Welcome back, everybody. We're on the second stop of our Balance Your Life road tour in Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm taking a stroll down Beale Street. True blues fans say that this was the most important street in America. Its heyday was in the roaring 20s, but it's been revitalized, and now you can find great shopping, great restaurants, and amazing nightlife. And, of course, the Beale Street Brass Note Walk of Fame. John Elkington came up with the idea of the Walk of Fame to help bring Beale Street back to life and to connect it to the many talented artists who put Memphis and Beale Street on the world map. Artists like the King of Blues himself, B.B. King. And speaking of B.B. King, you can't visit Beale Street without paying a visit to his famous watering hole, appropriately named B.B. King's. And while you're here, you can order yourself a Lucille. It's named after his guitar. Danielle, what do you think of this?
I'm laughing because I think it's going to take you 2 days to drink that Lucille, so I'd like to share it with you if you don't mind.
So what's going on at the Southern Women's Show?
You know what? What's not going on here? I mean, there's so much to see, so much to do. I'm having a great time. In fact, I'm going to take our viewers on a little tour now. Let's go. What makes you, and you're smiling, what makes you the ultimate balancing act woman?
I work full-time, have a 17-year-old daughter, 5-year-old twins, and I go to school full-time. And I'm married.
Woo! Okay, let me take a knee on that one. Okay, so as far as balancing, I mean, that's tough for you.
Yes.
What do you do?
I don't sleep.
Well, first, I keep God first, exercise, take care of myself and the children, and once you balance all that, you A-okay.
God is good. God is good.
Yeah.
And Xanax. It's a nerve pill, people. It's a nerve pill.
This young lady right here is actually, as we stand here, she's actually liking us on Facebook. Here we are in Memphis. We're at the Southern Women's Show, and she's able to go right on Facebook and like us, and so we like her because of that. So we want to talk to her. Woohoo! See, there it is. Look, 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 look. Get a close-up of that. We are officially liked on Facebook. We love that. I tell you what, you can see, I mean, things are just hopping here. We're having so much fun. You've got to come over here and join me. Where are you?
Oh, Danielle, believe me, I am not about to miss out on all the fun, but right now, I'm on my lunch break. I could not come to Memphis without trying some Memphis barbecue. And one of the most famous places to try the barbecue is Rendezvous. It's been an anchor in the downtown area since 1948. It was started by Charles Vergas and now owned by one of his sons, John Vergas, who joins me right now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you down here.
Tell me the secret to the Rendezvous barbecue, because it's famous. It's famous all over the country.
You know, our barbecue is a little bit different. And the Rendezvous barbecue is different because we don't cook with a lot of heavy sauce. We charcoal smoke our ribs in our ovens for, you know, a couple of hours, but we don't put sauce on them because we think that when you eat barbecue, sometimes I think that it gets so overwhelmed with sauce, you taste the sauce and not the meat.
What is it about barbecue that has such an appeal, that's so special to people?
Well, so many people want to get really philosophical about it and want to think it through too hard. There are two things about barbecue and two things only that make it special. Number one is it tastes really good.
Yes.
And number two, it never goes out of style. And so and it's truly American.
What can our viewers who've never been to the Rendezvous expect if they come visit Memphis and come visit your restaurant?
Well, I think that they'll experience a very unique restaurant. I think that they'll be surprised how good our service is and how quickly it is. And I think that they'll eat a truly American, a great American food product, which is unique to the South and to America, which is barbecue. I love barbecue. All right, here you go.
I'm so excited.
There they
oh
are.
my gosh.
Rendezvous ribs. Can I just tell you real quickly about them?
Please do. Tell me how to eat these things.
See that juice?
Oh,
Pull them
yes.
apart, dip it in that juice. That's our vinegar juice.
Pull apart and just dip it in the juice.
Really good.
Look at that meaty piece. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to dig in.
Yeah, please do.
Oh my gosh.
Aren't they good?
You guys have to try these ribs. I'm actually going to finish this whole plate. So while I'm eating this, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to our Balance Your Life Road Tour. We are here in Memphis, and I'm going to see what kind of trouble my good friend Beth is getting into in just a moment. But speaking of trouble, here he is, Rob Reynolds from Bridgestone Firestone. So tell me, how's it going for you here today?
Super. I'm having the time of my life.
So what can people expect as this tour continues and they come up to see you guys?
Well, our biggest thing that we want to do is we want to get you equipped with some tire care maintenance, as well as you've got the opportunity to have the flashlight.
Oh, that's important.
Tire pressure gauge.
Ooh. Now, explain to people the importance of that, because that little flashlight can actually end up saving you in a serious situation.
You drop something, you're in your car, going somewhere, doing whatever, you drop it, you can have your keys attached to it, you can get into the lock if you're in a neighborhood that you're unfamiliar with, a mall or whatever, hit it, find the keyhole, put it in there, you're back in your car doing what you want to do. Air pressure gauge, one of the neat things about it is it's very simple to use.
Oh, I like that.
No technological advancement here. Just take the cap off, push it in. This will actually come out and tell you how much air is in the tire. Too much, take this little right here, takes it out. Not enough, put some more in, reset it, hit it again, and you're back to where you need to be.
Very important. You know, one of the things that you and I talked about is that you all are in the people business, not just the tire business. I think that's such an important point. Tell me about that.
Well, a lot of people say, well, you're in the automotive business. We're really not in the automotive business. We're in the people business. We use automotive as our means to help people. And stuff that people don't know, A, how to do or don't want to do. Some of the stuff to do in automotive, it's dirty, it's nasty, and it's ugly. A lot of people don't want to get involved in it.
Yep.
Number one, find someone you can trust. Mario Andretti said when you're driving 200 miles an hour, it's a matter of trust.
Well, hello.
You've got to be able to trust the people, because when you're driving 70 miles an hour, you want to make sure that everything was done the way it should be, and anything that needed to be done ahead of time to keep you on the road and not making those unscheduled stops to have to get this and have to get that, it's done.
I think that's so important. And let me also ask you this, because as women, at least I know for me, I often find myself shuttling my boys from here to there. We're going to soccer, we're going to baseball, we're doing all of these things. And you and I laughed about it. And I told you, I said, what did I tell you? I said, I will drive that car until the tires fall off. And you were like, you don't want to wait that long. So how often should we change our tires?
In our present economy, everybody's out for saving $1.
Absolutely.
And the thing that you want to do is a little bit of maintenance now can save you a greater expense later on.
Okay.
It's recommended to rotate your tires every 5,000 miles, and as an industry standard. We recommend, at least I recommend, every 3,000 miles if you're getting your oil changed in. If your oil changed every 5,000 miles, do it then. Combine it. You've got soccer practice, you've got kids to go to movies, you've got this, that, and you've got other things that you need to be taking with your time. Don't bother with automotive repair. We'll make an appointment for you. If you're close by and need to get to somewhere, like at our particular location, I'm kind of blessed. I have the ability with other people. If you need to get somewhere, you need to get to a store somewhere, I can have one of my guys run you there. You call me when you're done, we come pick you up.
Woo!
It's one of those things that we try to be everything to everybody all the time.
Memphis, Tennessee is the third largest city in the Southeast. It's full of rich history, and you can explore and learn when you pay a visit. One of the most moving experiences you can have here is a tour of the National Civil Rights Museum, the site of Dr. Martin Luther King's assassination on April 4th, 1968. This is Barbara Andrew. She's the Director of Education here at the National Civil Rights Museum. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Now, this is definitely something I think everyone needs to visit if they're thinking about coming to Memphis. Tell everyone why this is such an emotional place and such an amazing educational experience.
Well, the circumstances that brought this museum into being, regrettable as they are, what grew out of that was just an amazing place where all of America can really feel proud of what we as Americans did to change a society in which people were treated very differently just because of race. And so this place is a place where we can learn from and celebrate all that we have today, and we can pay tribute to those people.
Yeah.
Well, our museum is organized chronologically. We began in 1619 with the first African presence in this country where people were enslaved. We look at early legislation from the Supreme Court that talks about separate but equal.
Right.
And as the late Dr. Hooks used to always say, separate was never equal.
Right.
The museum has now been open officially 20 years. And so we are celebrating all year long, with a variety of programs and campaigns. And we're telling people, come out and be a part of this 20-year anniversary.
I bet so. Well, you, with what you're doing, you're changing the world.
We're trying one person at a time.
Making the world a better place. Thank
Absolutely.
you
Thank
so
you.
much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
been waiting for you.
I'm so excited.
You look like you've been having so much fun.
I have been having a ball. First of all, tell me, how's Memphis?
It is amazing, and I'm not done yet.
Oh my gosh, well guess what, we're just getting started here too. There is so much I want to show you.
Okay.
I can't wait, let's do it.
Let's go, show me around.
Yeah.
Our booth was so popular, we won an award. Thank you, Memphis. The Southern Women's Show, and I ran into my good friend Meredith Evans. She's from Rewind Skincare, and this is an amazing, I've been playing with your creams and lotions and putting everything on. Amazing product.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Rewind is an all-natural skincare product. It's made in Texas. It doesn't have any artificial fragrance, no artificial preservatives, parabens, or anything that's not natural. So it's all plant-based, mineral, vitamins, and herbs. We have a natural doctor in Florida that we've worked with that patented a formula for burn victims. Wow. And it's to help the skin regenerate itself, something that's that he worked on to really help improve the conditions when burn victims are trying to recover. And this is a patented ingredient that we've included in our whole product line.
Oh, it's in everything?
In everything, in all of our face care products. So even when you're cleansing your skin, you're getting the benefits of the patented ingredient.
Well, if you're using it, your skin is absolutely flawless. So she's a testament to what it is that she's using here. And thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you, Beth.
I'm going to run, keep exploring the show. What do you think makes you the ultimate balancing act woman?
Young man. I told you you were going to have that answer.
It's a cougar.
I think just because I have a lot of family help. We have tons of activities going on, and I have lots of family who's willing to help me get it done.
How nice
And
for you.
a good husband.
Oh, and a good husband. Well, what's the secret to finding a good husband? Ladies out there want to know.
Well, I don't know. He just... I guess if Mama's happy, everybody's happy.
My cell phone.
Who have you been really impressed by, or what have you seen and done that you've just been like,
Oh,
oh,
you
I
don't
gotta
want
do this
me to
again?
say.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
Because I just left that booth.
What booth was it?
It's the girls' booth.
What's at the girls' booth?
It's the girls' toys booth.
Oh.
No.
That's where we'll put a sensor over your mouth for that part.
Exactly.
I didn't know that they were here. You keep hula hooping. I'm headed to meet the king.
Speaking of shaking those hips.
Speaking of shaking the
All
hips.
right.
I'm going to show him what I'm made of.
I will see you in a little bit. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. More shaking. More shaking.
More from the Balance Your Life Road Tour coming up in just a moment.
Graceland. It's Elvis Presley's home, although a lot of people don't know this, but Dr. Thomas More and his wife Ruth actually built this house in 1939. Elvis didn't buy it until 1957. It is the most popular tourist destination in Tennessee, and it's the second most famous house in America next to the White House. And I understand that we have unprecedented access today. You want to go check it out? Kevin Kern, the director of PR at Graceland, was on hand as our personal tour guide.
And welcome to the King's Castle. This is Graceland. As we step inside the living room here, you actually see the white carpet, which was quite traditional for the time period. You'll notice our couch over here is actually a 15-foot custom couch. And then also you'll notice a television. Doesn't pick up your show, but this is one of 14 televisions that was actually in Graceland during Elvis's lifetime. This is actually where the Presleys would have had dinner.
And another white room.
Another white room. In here, the mirrors are marble, but this is definitely of the style of the 60s and 70s. And of course, they even moved the marble marbled mirror onto the dining room table. Custom-made light fixture, chandelier over the table. Elvis picked this out himself. So everything that you see in Graceland is very personal to Elvis and the Presley family.
So he was really hands-on.
He was very hands-on. He was very hands-on in his career in addition to everything that took place at Graceland. So he had kind of come to that rags to riches story. So this was definitely, he took an interest in it.
So Kevin, this is it. This is the jungle room.
This is the world-famous jungle room. Shag carpet on not only the floor, but also the ceiling. Look up.
Oh, there's shag carpet on the ceiling.
Made for great acoustics. Elvis actually recorded in this room, but it was commonly known to the Presley family as the Den. It actually is inspired by Elvis's love of Hawaii. He vacationed there, did several movies there, did a fundraising concert, Aloha from Hawaii. So this is really the Hawaii room to the Presley family and the Den. Fountain here. It's just a great room, but also as you make your way through the mansion, you're going to see the various styles of the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and that's what makes Graceland really a unique time capsule and makes it very fun for folks to travel around and kind of see the way Elvis lived. And it was really truly a rags to riches story. Elvis lived in public housing, was born into a shotgun shack, and then of course at the age of 22 buys this magnificent mansion known today as Graceland. Most everything on the ground floor and the basement is open for public tours. Obviously, the upstairs was a private living quarters for the Presley family then. They had a lot of visitors, a lot of family and friends came to visit, but the welcome mat stopped at those stairs. So the stairs, the upstairs remain off limit for tours today, just out of respect for the privacy of the family. And nobody stays up there, but it is very much the way it was when Elvis passed in 1977.
Even when all of the visitors would come and that were friends of the family, they weren't allowed to even walk up those stairs.
Exactly. I mean, Graceland was always hustling and bustling with a lot of activity, but that welcome mat for Elvis stopped at the stairs,
right,
and it was just a private place for them.
Thank you so much for all of the information, and let's continue our tour.
All right, let's go.
I cannot believe they let me actually walk into the jungle room, and look at this. This is the Lisa Marie. It's Elvis's private jet. This is how he would jet around the world, and I don't think my day is going to get any better than this. So it's time for me to jet back to the hotel. You. After a fun day, there is nothing better than finding a great place where you can relax and unwind. Now, here in Memphis, I decided that the Hilton would be the perfect place to do that. I'm pretty sure that they know how to treat you with style. That's it for our Memphis stop on our Balance Your Life Road Tour. If you'd like to join us at our next stop, just check out our website, thebalancingact.com. And for now, I gotta get some rest.
What an amazing adventure my co-host had in Memphis. I plan on joining them on one of our stops here in the near future. And if you'd like to join us on our Balance Your Life Road Tour, simply go to our website at thebalancingact.com to find a city near you that we will be visiting.